the village of Danbury, where music was sacred, a boy named Osei was born without a voice. His parents saw him as a burden, and elders believed he carried a curse. The only thing that gave him joy was drumming. His rhythm spoke louder than words. One day during a festival, an old traveler watched Osei play. The man's eyes glowed like embers in the night. He pulled a drum from his sack, black as midnight, carved with strange symbols. "This is the drum of the forgotten," the man said. "Play it only in darkness and never stop until sunrise." Before Osei could ask why, the traveler vanished into the crowd. That night, curiosity got the best of Osei. He took the drum to the village square and struck it once. A deep haunting sound echoed. He played again. The earth trembled beneath him. From the forest, figures emerged, tall, shadowy beings with hollow eyes. They swayed to his rhythm, whispering words he did not understand. Each night, Osei played, and each night the village flourished. Crops grew faster, hunters returned with more game, and even the sick became strong again. The villagers, once unkind to him, now celebrated him as a gift from the gods. But Osei never questioned what he was truly playing for. One night, his hands ached from exhaustion. Surely missing a few beats wouldn't hurt, he thought. But the moment his hands stopped, the whispers turned into screams. The spirit froze, then slowly returned towards him, their hollow eyes filled with something: anger. A strong wind howled through the village. The earth trembled, the earth cracked, and before Osei could react, everything disappeared. The sun rose and Osei found himself standing in an empty wasteland. The village was gone. The people were gone. Only the cursed drum remained at his feet. Panicked, he wandered for days until he stumbled upon an old shrine deep in the forest. Inside, carvings on the wall told an ancient story. Long ago, a powerful kingdom enslaved spirits and forced them to serve mortals. A great drummer was cursed to play forever, binding them in song. But if the music ever stopped before sunrise, the spirits would be freed and they would take the kingdom in return. Osei realized the truth. His village had been built atop the ruins of that lost kingdom. The spirits hadn't been helping. They had been feeding off the life force of the people, waiting to be released, and he had set them free. In despair, Osei did the only thing he could. He played the drum again. His fingers bled as he beat out a desperate rhythm, calling the spirits back. The air shimmered. The spirits reappeared, surrounding him, but this time they spoke. "You freed us, boy. Why do you call us back?" Osei fell to his knees. "Take me instead. Let the village return, and I will drum for you forever." The spirits whispered among themselves. Then a familiar voice spoke. The old traveler stepped from the shadows. "A fair trade," he said. "But there is another way." The spirits hesitated. The traveler turned to Osei. "There is one rhythm, the song of binding. If you can play it perfectly until the sun rises, the spirits will be sealed once more, and your village will return. But fail, and you will take their place." Osei nodded. He picked up the drum and he played. As the sun began to rise, the spirits wailed and fought against the beat. They whispered things to break his focus. "Your mother never loved you, Osei. You will always be alone, Osei. Osei, drop the drum and we will give you a voice now. But Osei did not stop. He played through the pain, through the sorrow, through the temptations. The moment the first ray of sunlight touched the land, the spirits let out one final scream, then vanished. The village reappeared, its people unharmed, as if nothing had happened. Osei collapsed, the drum turning to dust in his hands, and then he gasped. For the first time in his life, he had a voice. The villagers rushed to him, praising him as their savior, but Osei turned to find the traveler. He was gone. Only a single footprint remained. Years later, Osei became a great storyteller, sharing his tale far and wide. But one thing remained unanswered. Who was the traveler, and why did his voice sound so familiar?